Hey, good day, everyone. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. How's everybody doing today? It's Lifestyle Focus Friday. This is when the lights go out. Are you ready? How's everybody doing today? Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about something really special. Have you ever been a person that has felt like you need three of you? If you've been that person where you've been working so hard and there's just not enough time in the day for you to do all the things that you have to do because you're boggled down with busy work. Well, what if every client you touched and felt just like you? If you had somebody that you could talk to and your clients or your associates or your friends felt like they were still talking to you, would you use them? And this is what it feels like in the world of AI. Today in our room, we're going to be talking about advantages of scaling your wealth without losing yourself and how virtual assistants can help you out. Yeah, this is an episode you're not going to want to miss. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to give you some action tools. We're going to give you a couple things that I promise may change the way you think. And it will position these virtual world into an ideal concept where human connection and scalable systems combine. Right here on Lifestyle Focused Wealth, we're all about engaging. And this episode is definitely one of those things that's giving you the most valuable thing in the world: time. Time back for you to reconnect with family and do the things that really matter the most. We're going to attack those pain points right now, but you got to do one thing. You got to stick around to the end, because I tell you now, if we got a solution for you that you're going to want to talk about, you're going to want to share with your friends, and you're going to want to get excited and join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community and start thinking about these AI solutions that will blow your mind. Hey, I'm Ronco Johnson, your host, and we'll be in the inside. I'll see you there. Hey, good day, everyone. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Hey, it's another Friday. We've been blessed to be here. Another Friday today. I just can't wait to get into it. As you can see, I'm probably talking really fast, and I'm excited. And I'm sorry that we are a little bit tardy, but guess what? We have issues in the house, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and talk through it. It's live, y'all. Sometimes you just got to go on stage and do what we got to do. So if you hear the little chirping in the background, just disregard it. I promise you, we don't have a fire today. But then again, maybe I'm lighting a fire under you. Maybe I'm lighting a fire under you when I start talking about some of these solutions that we got today. Because, AI is the most incredible, most fascinating, the most invigorating thing that everybody's talking about right now. Actually, it's like the second leading job opportunity and one of the highest grossing income paying positions in the world right now. Suppose I want to tell you, I'm going to share with you the blueprint. I'm going to share with you how you can use this virtual world to scale your business, scale your wealth without losing yourself. I know I've had this conversation with a few of you, and I've been interviewing with folks, and I know that always there's a concern that, hey, maybe we're getting dumber. Maybe we're not, we're trying to replace ourselves. Well, I want to frame this a different way for you. I want to frame it as this. We're not trying to replace you. We're just allowing you to scale your systems. And today we're going to talk about that for a moment, because here at Lifestyle Focused Wealth, really what we're focusing on is all about giving you back more time, which equates to, some people say time is money, right? And we know better than that. No, money is a tool. Money is a tool. Time is something else. And that's what we want back, more time. I just want to say hello to everybody before we get in, before we just jump into everything, because you know me, once I get something, I want to share with you, my Lifestyle Focused Wealth family, and our legacy architects are out there, and I know that they're ready to go, and they're blowing up my phone and everything else. Doorbells are ringing, everything is happening at the same time. That's because they know we got a hot topic for you today. We know we got a hot topic for you today, but before we can jump into that, before we can jump into anything, I want you to do a couple things really quickly. You got to pay your price of admission. You got to tell someone that you're here. We need to let the world know that you're here. And guess what? I want to go ahead and thank you in advance, because this year marks the 20th anniversary for our firm, L.R. Johnson and Associates Incorporated, based out of Atlanta, Georgia, or Marietta, Georgia. I want to give them a quick shout out. 20 years of financial services, 20 years of building legacies, 20 years of helping people connect. And I just want to give a salute to them and the agents that represent that firm. So thank you guys very much for all the years of being around. But first, let's jump back into our show. This is when the lights go out. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? If you're ready, put in the comments, are you ready? Because we got to do a couple things. If you want to make a comment today, if you're planning on making a comment, one of the things I ask you to do is put takeaways down in the bottom. And I promise you, today is going to be a day that I think you're going to have a lot of takeaways. I think there's going to be a lot of takeaways today. So get your pens and paper ready right now. I'm trying to give you time. Make sure you got a lot of ink in that pen. Because I'm going to try to do something different today. I'm going to give you some fundamentals and some homework. And then I'm going to try to play with some things, some tools online while we're online talking together this hour. So go ahead right now, before we even get started, what I want you to do is go down and smash the like button. Give me the thumbs up. And if you haven't done it already, stop playing. Subscribe. Become a partner. Become a member. Get locked in. Because I'm telling you, this is where you need to be. We want you to be able to share. Go ahead and click the share button as well. We need you to be able to share and give this information to the people who need it. And if you're on YouTube today, there's a little bell. For my old schoolers out there that doesn't know what it is, it looks like a little bell. It's a notification bell. Go ahead and click that button as well. Why? Because this makes sure that you will always get the upcoming information, because we want to make sure you're notified. We want to make sure you're in the room. That way you'll never stop getting this wisdom that we're dropping down on you, because it matters. It matters. This is more than content. I'm giving you the blueprint, and it works. So let's build it together. Let's get in the inside and build it together. And at the end of today's show, I'm promising you, don't forget to subscribe for our sign up for our bi-weekly email that we get. Get on our emailing list, and I can promise you this: you're going to get some engaging articles that you're going to love. It talks about travel, talks about art, talks about recipes, and much, much more. It's absolutely free. And today, on today's show, we're going to have some special downloadable information for you later on that we're going to do together on the show. And I promise you that we're going to make it work. So I'm going to ask you guys this. If you haven't thought about it already, it's probably time for you to become a member of our Lifestyle Focused Wealth Club, because I'm telling you now, the price is getting ready to go up. Things are going up. If you're not even just an entry member, you need to go ahead and be a part of it right away. Why? Because yesterday's price is not today's price. And after today's episode, you'll know why. You will know why. You will know why. I promise you that. I promise you that. I've been saying it for a while. So we want to make sure you get on the inside because that's really where you want to be. That's really where you want to be. I'm telling you now. Have you ever just waited so long that you can't get there? And for those of you that are passing by, yeah, I'm making you wait for just a second because I know what I got to tell you today about our virtual advantage, our virtual associate advantage. I know that helping you scale your business is going to be worth your time today. So yes, you're going to have to spend a little time with us. You're not going to be able to just click and click and click and click and go and go and go. I know you want everything right now, but every once in a while, you got to sit behind the seat, sit down, relax, and unwind and be entertained at the same time. So let me ask this question again. What if every client who touched your brand felt like they were speaking to you directly to you, even when you weren't there? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? Because we're talking about positioning your virtual assistants, if you will, as a bridge between you, the human connection, and these scalable systems that it can help you do. And when we get to talking about it, here's some of the pain points. I'm just going to give you 3 pain points that most people who own businesses, this is for you entrepreneurs and executives that are out there drowning in tasks and that steal your focus from your vision, right? If you're like me, it's hard to focus sometimes. It's hard to just get that time where you just want to focus on your vision because you're still doing all these busy things. See, traditional outsourcing feels transactional today, impersonal, and often off of your brand. And that's a pain point because you want to be understood. You don't want to just be transactional, not in most cases. And you don't want to be impersonal because everybody wants that personal touch. So we want to keep it light. We want to keep it in there. We want to keep it a little bit fun. So here's some fun framing for you. Number 3 will be this. How many hours a week are you spending on things your future self would hire you for? I need to make sure I slow it down so you caught what I said. How many hours a week are you spending on things your future self would hire you for? You got to stop and think about that for a second. Because sometimes if you're that individual that can't really be replaced because you have special tools and special knowledge, and some things you're just different. You're that person. You're him. You're just that him or her. You're just that chick, right? If you can't replace yourself, how about rebuilding yourself? How about entering into the world of having a virtual associate that can help you do that? Let me define what this is for just a second before we get started. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me out there? I know. I see you. I just going right into it today. I know everybody's talking about me going right on into it. Why? Because see, I'm feeling like this today. Special. I'm feeling special today. I'm feeling like I'm giving you guys some special nuggets, right? So let me first define what a virtual associate is, at least in our ecosystem. Here at L.R. Johnson & Associates, our lifestyle focus brand, and the Ronco Johnson Foundation, we are using AI. And if you don't know, we are an AI consulting firm as well as financial coaching. So just want to go ahead and put that out there that we're leveled up enough to be able to have this conversation. And you can trust that what I'm saying is actionable and real and something that you can benefit from. See, if you're thinking about it, I want to position this as an AI-powered, branded, compliance-ready, emotionally intelligent conversation. See, I don't mean the VAs of the old sense. I don't mean virtual assistants back when you just had a person that was working from home, virtual assistant. But I'm talking about a movement-driven associate. that carries your philosophy everywhere you go, 24/7, 365. I want you to stop and think about that, for example. Here's an example of what I'm saying. A virtual associate that onboards clients with your storytelling ways, not just in forms and paperwork, right? Not just by doing forms and paperwork. So here's the impact: consistency. And these tools that I'm about to give you, the impact is apparent. Because the consistency every client touches, the touch point for your clients feel like you. I think that's so important because no one does it like you. Ask your clients. Go ahead and start asking them. Why do they do business with you and not someone else? It's because you affect them a certain way. So just imagine if you can have that consistency for every client touch point feels like you. Number 2, scalability. And guys, you know that I am a scalable person because when you have a limited amount of time, scalability is important. So when you can take associates that multiply your presence without multiplying your hours, you're winning. That's a win-win. That's a win-win for everybody. Your kids are going to love that. Your staff is going to love that. Your wife or your husband's going to love that. Why? Because you can spend more time on the things that really matter. And that's where wealth is. That's where wealth really is. Doing what you want, when you want, with who you want. Put that in the comment. Wealth. If you're following what I'm saying, put it in the chat today. Put it in the chat. I'm coming to you, chat. I got a lot to get to before I get to you today. The third thing is conversion. What do I mean by conversion? Conversion is simple. They're designed to heal the pain points that you're having. We want to help move people into our ecosystem with clarity. That's simple. Have you ever been to the store and you ask someone a question? Maybe you were in a store trying to get some shoes and you ask them a question and they can't tell you. Here's another one. If you're getting a cell phone and you had to go to the store and get a cell phone, you don't even know why you're buying the phone that you're buying anymore. The associates don't know nothing about it. There is a difference between buying a cell phone at an entry level and a cell phone at a corporate level or commercial level. Why? Because the information that it holds is different. The tools that are inside of it are different. So can you imagine being a C-suite executive with an entry-level cell phone? Or even being a first or second grader with a commercial level cell phone? The prices are different. And maybe you didn't think to ask, but that technology, there is a difference. Well, we want to be able to be brought into that system. We want to be able to come into a store and make sure that we're moving into this ecosystem with clarity of why we're there. That's what I want you to do. I want you to know why you're here. Because that's where the healing comes from your pain. That's what we're all about. We're providing a solution for your pain. And fourth, legacy. Become a part of this branded infrastructure that we're talking about that's guaranteed to outlive us. If you could build an infrastructure that was guaranteed to outlive us, in my mind, that goes along with what we already do. When we're talking about what wealthy people do in terms of trust planning, framing your banking systems, framing your corporations in certain ways, we're talking about our financial world and such. Now we can brand our entire infrastructure around making sure that our legacy has consistency, it's still scalable, it's convertible, and it is designed specifically to outlive us. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? How valuable is that? Put value down there. Give me some fire. Is that valuable to you? Is that valuable to you? Because if that's valuable to you, then, we're in the right place. But first of all, let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Miss Henderson, good to see you out there in Milwaukee. I'm glad it's beautiful out there. Donna, good to see you. Miss, who else is out there? Is that Leela? Hey, Leela. Good at Canton, Georgia. I know it's beautiful down there. I know it's beautiful. What's up, Sam? What's up, brother? Happy Friday. And look here, thank you so much for the congratulations on the 20 years. This is it. And this is it. On the 30th of the month will be 20 years of service for L.R. Johnson and Associates. And it's weird because, my daughter is 22 years old. And she was born 2 years before we created the company and the firm. And I can tell you now, having both of your babies still rocking and rolling and winning and being successful, that's a gift that just keeps on giving. Ain't that what we're talking about? Consistency, scalability, convertibility, and legacy. That's all we're talking about. It's consistent. The conversation's consistent. The number is consistent. The pain point is consistent. Okay? So in this ecosystem that I'm talking about, I want to show you how virtual assistants are the entry point to our lifestyle-focused wealth ecosystem and our lifestyle-focused planning ecosystem. So this is where we're going to introduce to you some of the things that we've been doing. We got a media division, we got licensing divisions, we got all kinds of different things. And you've probably heard people talking about it, but it acts as the front door to this larger wealth engine that we've created here. So we're going to position you as a person that's going to be coming into our onboarding bridge and into our virtual world. And you're going to meet this wonderful team in just a moment. But really all I'm doing right now is trying to fire up your engines and start you thinking outside of yourself and start thinking in a way that you've never thought before. See, we want to invite you to listen and to imagine if your business had virtual associates right now, tomorrow, what would you finally have the freedom to focus on? See, it's time to start thinking about the why. The why. This is why we built lifestyle-focused virtual associates. It's not to replace you, but it's to multiply you. See, we're coming into a system right now where we might as well have the conversation. We might as well have the conversation, right? Of why that happens. Why are we so slow-minded in the way that we're thinking that, hey man, the old way is going away. Let me make sure I set this right. How many of you are still riding around with your 8-track tape deck? How many of you are still recording music on your 30-minute and 60-minute and 90-minute cassette tapes on Friday night? On a recorder where you push record and play at the same time. Do you remember that? If you remember that, put old school down in the chat. Go ahead and put old school down in the chat. If you're riding around right now and you are a business owner, or maybe a small business owner, if you got a fax machine, they're not doing that too much these days. If you have dial-up internet where you plug it into the phone jack and you heard the noise before you can get online, they weren't using Wi-Fi. They're not doing that anymore. If you were riding a moped back in the days when we were little, today they're riding bicycles with engines. So guess what? We've evolved. We're continuing to evolve. And it's time for us to start thinking about elevation. See, this episode is the blueprint, naturally, that's showing how virtual assistants as the first taste of what it means to operate in our lifestyle-focused wealth ecosystem. And I'm almost just over the moon about telling you where we're going, because after 20 years of service, none of my businesses will ever work the same. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about these things. We're going to get you up to speed about these things. And we're going to be talking about it and expanding your mindset and how it gets there. Okay? You got it? Are we talking about it now? Are we talking about it now? What's the advantage of multiplying your presence without losing your voice? What if your business could be everywhere at once without you burning out, without you diluting your brand or even losing your authenticity? I need you to understand that we're setting the tone right now, because this is about freedom. This is about presence and your legacy. That's what this is all about. I want to make sure that I put the hook so far in you that when I start reeling you in, you got to come forward. Because I know there's some of you are going to be, a little hard to pull in. But if you're listening closely, even right now, you haven't even gone through our seminar, you haven't gone through our summits, you haven't gone through our challenges, you haven't gone through our masterminds, you haven't even gone through our one-on-one consulting yet. But I'm telling you, before you do any of that, we're giving you value. Value. We're increasing your value right now. I'm telling you online right now what the things that I'm saying, you can go out today, literally this afternoon, and increase your value. For absolutely nothing. How valuable is that to you? So let's talk about some things, right? I need to talk about this. What is a problem everyone who has a vision faces? Anybody? I got three. Leaders. If you're a leader listening to this podcast, you know that you're being pulled in 1,000 different directions. Everybody wants a part of you. Number two, delegation. Delegation often feels like a compromise. When you outsource, you often water down your brand. So you have to be very careful about how you outsource. Number three pain point is very simple. How many opportunities have slipped through your fingertips because you couldn't be in two places at the same time? Am I talking to you? Say, you're talking to me in the chat. Go ahead, say me. You're talking to me in the chat. We want to have the conversation. Am I talking to anybody out there that has these same issues? Because if you have these issues, don't worry. Don't worry. The future is here. The future is here. Let me define the role of your virtual associate. That's what we call our team. Now, maybe some people call them virtual assistants or whatever, but we got virtual associates. And let me define that, because our virtual associates are not like the virtual assistants in the old sense. See, our virtual associate team helps to bring on and can help you be more branded and emotionally intelligent extension of yourself. This is the difference. This is the difference. A branded, emotionally intelligent version of yourself that extends to do more things when you wanted to do it, how you wanted to do it, in your likeness, in your tone, and in your style. They don't just do tasks, they deliver experiences. And today I'm going to give you some experiences that you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself, but you got to be here to the end to get it, right? So, why do I think this is impactful on your lifestyle and your legacy? Because again, those 4 things that I said earlier: consistency. Every client touch point feels like you. Freedom. It's important for you to reclaim your time, for you to be the visionary that you are. It's important for you to reclaim that time to build those relationships deeper. It's important for you to be intentional about the way you're living right now. That's freedom. The scalability, number 3, is how your movement grows without you being stretched to the end of capacity within it. No longer do you need to be stretched too thin. Gives you more things to think about. If your cup fills up, you got time to pour some of the fluid out, which takes the pressure off of you overloading, burning out. And number 4, your legacy. These associates, these virtual associates, they become part of your infrastructure that ensures that your voice endures. Y'all, this is the future. This is where we are. This is what's happening right now. I'm setting the tone because this information that I'm saying to you is often overlooked. Currently, it's overlooked. But the way I'm saying it and the way that I position it, and maybe you're not using AI tools right now. But you don't, when you overlook it, you start to also overlook how much value they bring to your life. And then you'll start to see that the value comes in all the time that you're saving. And there's companies willing to pay a massive amount of money for that. There's business owners that would pay for someone to put an 11-person staff that they can't afford to pay on a regular basis, that can answer their phones, that can schedule their appointments, that can close deals, that can create funnels, all these different things that it can do without you, but with your voice. See, this ecosystem is about connection. See, virtual associates are the onboarding bridge to your lifestyle-focused wealth and the ecosystem. We can help you build this ecosystem for your team. See, they introduce clients to your philosophy. They tell your story. They even give your branded experience. These things are important when we're talking about client relationships because, one, I want to do business with people who are in alignment with what we're talking about. If they're in alignment with what we're talking about, then it's probably better that we start talking about opportunities for growth. Are y'all with me on that? Are you with me on that? Because if we're in alignment, it works easier. It's kind of like going and break bread. If I can sit down and eat and break bread with you, I probably can work with you. We want to do business with people we like. We want to do business with people we enjoy being around. Suppose there were 20 of you. People will love being around. Suppose you could build out a whole infrastructure of nothing but you. People would like you around. They will like being around you because of that. See, they're your first taste of what it feels like to live inside your world. And this is what your actually training your new ecosystem to be a new world. When you step past that door into this branded experience, our story and our philosophy takes over. It's just like a great tasting grape or wine. It's the story, it's the philosophy, it's the branded experience, it's elevated, it's all of these things that's like sensory overload to us humans. If it's positioned. Like I said, it's your first taste. What it's like to be inside this new world. Mhm. So I want to make sure that we understand. Here goes the action called of action. So imagine tomorrow, yeah, your business had a virtual associate that spoke your truth. It carried your brand. It multiplied your presence. What would you finally have the freedom to focus on? I don't know about you, but I get really excited about all the things that I could focus on if I weren't doing all these other things. It's worth my time to focus on creating that team right now so that in the future, tomorrow, next week, this weekend, I don't have to focus on certain things that have been keeping me from those experiences. That's why we've built our lifestyle-focused virtual associates. Once again, not to replace you, but to help multiply you, right? So when we return today, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a small break, and then I'm going to try to get our computer up and get it running, and then let's make sure we have this conversation really quickly. And I just want to kind of show you some things and what it looks like when you have a VA create information from what we're just talking about. Even this script that we're talking about right now, if I'm having it record this conversation, it's not a script, but it's recording our promo style, right? It's recording us, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to give it to our virtual assistant and watch them create something special, hopefully special, for us live on this show. And maybe we can show you how impactful it can be when we're talking about an ecosystem driven by AI. It's all about your brand, your lifestyle, and scaling your legacy. And if you want me to talk more about expanding your legacy with you independently, we can map it out. We can talk about it. We can talk about some engaging prompts. We can talk about some writing and all the things that you want. But you need to stick around. We need to talk about it later. I want to tell you how you can get your time back. Let's start there, because I know that there's some people out here that's listening today that don't know nothing about it. And this may be your first introduction. So most business owners start their journey wearing every hat. You've been the salesperson. You've been the administrator. You've been the customer service person. How about the marketing person? But if you could hand off those repetitive jobs and focus only on what you did best, would you do it? Put yes or no in the comment. I just want to know who I'm talking to. Man, I need a live audience today. Because this virtual associate simply is a remote professional that helps you task your business. Of course, your associate can be human, or it can be AI powered, or you can have both. But at this point, it's all about extending the capacity, your capacity, without you hiring a full-time in-house team. How much is that worth? How valuable is that to you? See, beginner, we're going to talk about being a beginner, okay? Very simple. I'm not going to overwhelm you with all the great things that we can do, but let's just start basic. Answering emails, scheduling appointments, maybe even managing your social media and your posts. or following up with clients who send you information in the middle of the night. Maybe that's just where we start. For 2, why that matters for beginners, because it saves you time. It frees up hours of your time for strategy sales and family. Obviously, especially if you're a young person with a new family, you got to pick them up from daycare. You got to go to soccer practice. You got to go to dance recitals. You need 2 or 3 of you just for that. Number 2, for you beginners, the beautiful thing here is when you're being coached by the professionals, we can already talk to you about reducing your stress before you get so involved with your career and have to learn it in real time. You can start managing your stress from the very beginning, where there's no more juggling. I'll just be quiet for a second. Why? Because that detail matters. Because we already know when you're less stressed, you make better decisions. You make better financial decisions. When you're less stressed, you're a happier person. How valuable is that? Number 3 reason is it's affordable. If you're a beginning real estate agent, insurance agent, AI consultant, or just a person that's created a startup business, affordability is important because more often than not, you're spending more to get your business started than what you're making. So often more cost-effective ways to do things offsets the fact that you got to hire more staff. But what if you can have staff that could get these tasks done without having to pay the cost or the continual cost? Scalable. Start small. One task. Just one task. Grow your team based off of that. If we were to grow as your business grows, then you'll start to see what I'm talking about. Maybe you just have one assistant that can answer the phone or schedule your appointments, just one. Would that help you? Let's just bring it down a notch. After the break, we're going to be talking about these practical first steps. So I want you to sit back, relax, and unwind. We got more coming up. Don't go nowhere. You want to be here to the end. You want to be here to the end today. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. And you don't want to miss it because this could be the moment that our Lifestyle Focused Wealth team helps to change your life. Hey, join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community. Membership's starting at $16 a month when you pay the annual subscription. So register online today at www.lifestylefocusedwealth.com. Hey, we're back. This is Lifestyle Focused Wealth. We're going to be talking about 5 steps. 5 steps. Oh, bless me. Sorry. This is live. It's live. I can't help it. We're talking about 5 steps that you do every week that drain your energy, right? And I want you to do a couple things. Write this down. Write those 5 steps down. Write these 5 steps down. 5 steps, 5 tasks that you do every week that drain your energy. Just 5. Just 5. Why? Because we're talking about the value of time. We're talking about the value of time. And then what I want you to do, I want you to circle the ones that don't require your unique expertise. That's number 2. That's your virtual associates starting list. Now try delegating that task. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to delegate that one task to see the impact. Right? So that you're seeing the bigger picture. Your virtual associates aren't just saving you time, but they're creating space for you to focus on growth, focus on creativity, and a part of your business that only you can do. See, they're the first step towards you building your business that works for you, not the other way around. No one wants to create a business to create a job. So if you're interested in starting out, if you're just starting out your business and you had the time not to overthink it. I don't want you to overthink this process. All I do is want you to pick one task and delegate it and feel the difference. That's the beginning of you scaling your business, at least with a virtual associate. All right. So I'm inviting you to dip your toes in without being overwhelmed. That's what we're talking about. So that I can be, and it's important that I be very clear here. Why are we doing this? Because we want our Lifestyle Focused Wealth team to understand that first, you got to be educated in a simple way that's approachable. Number two, we need to position you as an authority in the thing that you do best. So you can take your clients deeper into whatever that is. And then I'm going to invite you to the next step. Whether that's a consulting call or booking an appointment or a coaching program, whatever that is that you do best. We need to be able to create this situation for you. So if you're running a business, chances are that you're wearing too many hats. Like I said, I just want to show you how virtual associates can give you back your time and why the first step towards building real wealth and freedom is about collecting my time back. That's what this is about. I'm hoping that I'm establishing some credibility with you. If I'm doing so, give me a thumbs up with the credibility piece, because I've spent years helping leaders and families design systems that free up their time, at least in the financial world. But now we're adding this AI world, and we're merging all of that together. This is one of the simplest, most powerful tools that you can start with, your time. So let me go back and say it again. And it's a matter of how you see this and put it in the frame, right? Put it in the frame. Your virtual associate, someone, human or AI powered, who helps you handle tasks remotely. So you can focus on what matters most. Again, the examples I'm talking about: scheduling, emailing, client follow-up, social media, why it matters. By now, you should have written down your 5 practical first steps. Write down your 5 tasks that you don't want to do, that drains your energy. And circle the one that does not require your expertise. And then delegate just that one task to a VA. One task. Hey, join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community. Membership starting at $16 a month when you pay the annual subscription. So register online today at www.lifestylefocusedwealth.com. We're back, everybody. I know you're there. I know you can hear me, but we're having these difficulties when we're playing with these computers and we're trying to get everything up so you can see what's going on. So just bear with us in just a moment. But I am going to go ahead and take what I call our lifestyle focused wealth information that we've been talking about, and I'm going to try to share our screen with you. And we're going to create the blueprint that I promised you earlier, right? And in this blueprint, you're going to be able to get it. You're going to be able to get it at the end of our show, and then you're going to be able to get it, download it, and you're going to have it. And I'm going to share my screen with you to show you how simple it really can be, right? And sometimes it works out for us. It works out for us. So let's see if I can get my screen shared. Let's go ahead and get our screen shared. There we go. And let's see if we can get you guys back on. There we go. And we're just going to focus on the screen for a second. Okay, so what we've done here is basically this. We've been playing with our co-pilot here, and I just want to show you how quickly and easy we can create a template. And one of the things that I'm looking at here is I have already created a template with my own voice, and we're going to use a combination of these tools. And these tools, Gamma and Copilot. You can use ChatGPT or any of those other things, but we're going to create a magnet that we can actually give to you guys and make it ready for you to have this presentation. And if you want more information about how to do it, it's going to have the practical uses, it's going to have the AI program, the bigger picture, and the call to action. And it's going to give you a pain point checklist that you can see right here on your screen. And then obviously we're going to download this asset. Why? Because you could turn this into an asset. This is our lead in to the AI consulting, your speaking engagements, or whatever the case you might want to use it for. It's got your page prompts and all the things that we've already typed into it just to save us time, okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this information and we're going to ask our co-pilot and give it a prompt. And we want to say, create a drag and drop. We want to create a drag and drop. What do we want to call that? A code for, you can use Canva, you can use Gamma, or Lovable, even if you wanted to. And let's see what it does. It should give me a code, and hopefully my VA assistant, and her name is Destiny. Destiny will send me over this code that actually allows us to do what we're doing. There we go. Hopefully we got everybody back. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody. But we're back. Let's see if we're back. Can you guys see our screen? But you got to be ready when the lights go out. Are you ready? Every once in a while, we have something that happens in real time that causes everybody an issue, right? But that's okay. I just want to let you know we're real people and things happen, and we're going to go ahead and show you. So we're going to pull our gamma over here. This is the system that we're going to be using. And we're going to go ahead and tell this thing here to create a code for drag and drop. And I'm going to tell Destiny for Canva lovable and gamma. And let's see what it says here. Destiny will probably go on here and just tell us as you can see, it's going to give us a code block that I'm simply going to just read it, and Destiny can use this to create a drag and drop friendly presentation. We're going to drop it into whatever programs you like Canva or Gamma. It's designed for you to be lovable, lifestyle focused, and lead generating if that's what we want it to do. And we're going to take this and copy it, and we're going to go into Gamma. Gamma is going to generate our presentation. And then we're going to click it here and paste it into this area where it's going to give us this presentation. We're going to ask it to edit the prompt. And in seconds, Destiny has provided me with tools to generate. Now, you're going to watch Destiny do all the work. As you see, my hands are off. And we're going to create this presentation for you live in person so you can see it, build it out while it's already got our secret sauce and in the system. And in no time, we can build your system. Focus on what you want it to do, while I can spend my time talking to you, doing the things that I want to do, the things that I do best. It would take me hours, weeks even, maybe even months to type everything that I wanted to say earlier in a compelling way. And our AI-generated VAs can do that in seconds, in minutes. This saving you time. And you're seeing it in real time. And once it's complete, we'll have a nice, clean, strong presentation that you can show to your clients, to your friends. And actually, we're going to give you this as a sample today. It's going to be downloadable for you that are listening. You're going to be able to catch it in the descriptions today and review it yourself personally. I'm going to make this available to you. I think we're just going to make this available to you. And then it asks me, do you want more? So, and if I wanted to go back to that prompt, if I wanted to go back to the prompt and I decided that I say I wanted it in a lighter color, calming colors that feel luxurious and futuristic. And then I just say, hey, Destiny. And I just told Destiny, make it clear, make it in light colors, and make it more futuristic. And let me see if there's a template that we could create. And then I'm going to ask it to create the code. We're going to ask it for another code to update the presentation. In the meantime, while that's working, let's go back to our gamma and see what it gave us. We're overloading and working the computer all at the same time. So as you can see here on the screen, this is our lifestyle focused wealth, smart money, smarter systems, and legacy. It's building it out for us, and it's already been built for us. And this is a presentation that for entrepreneurs, the dilemma, hopefully you guys can see this on your screen, and it's easy for you to see. The chaos, the cost, the solution, AI consulting, financial coaching, speaking, our virtual assistants and what they do. As you can see, this is a really cool looking, futuristic situation that they've put together for us, where our virtual assistants put together. And our color codes are black and gold or navy and gold. You can send your emails, scheduling systems, all that stuff. Here's the blueprint, folks. We're going to send it to you. We're going to let you have this as a sample of the blueprint. And this is the checklist. You download your free assessment tool. Go ahead and download this free assessment tool. And then it's going to ask you to identify your 3 biggest time and money pain points. And then it's going to ask you to access the system that's costing you the most money and the most energy. And we're going to help you discover this point. And our lifestyle focused ecosystem is going to help. You're going to be able to match your solution with an option that's going to fit you. And then we're going to help you create a roadmap that's customized for you. And you'll have it within the next 90 days. You may even have it before then. You might have it before the next week. If this something is for you, this is for real results. This is real results for real entrepreneurs. And then you get to choose your path. You know, is it an AI call? Is it financial coaching? Is it a speaking engagement? And we understand that, hey, look, that's 15 hours that you get to reclaim. It's 3 times faster in your growth, and you've reduced your stress by 90%. We already have these tools inside that will explain these things to you. So what we're offering here is the opportunity to work with our team. We're offering you the opportunity to help build this legacy together. We want to sit on the side of you. Legacy architects are about building. That's what architects do. They build things. And legacies aren't bought. They're built. I say that all the time. So we want to sit here and start talking about the next chapter. The chapter's now. We want to schedule that. We want to get you guys to start. We want to get you guys right now to start thinking about the community. We want you to get these downloadable resources that you're going to be able to find at the end of today's program that we've created right here live just for you. How special is that? How special is that? Anybody see the value in this? You see the value in this? Well, I'll tell you now. Being able to have the ability to do that, never mind our technical difficulties. But if we could do that in just that quick a time, so that you can save more time, save more money, put together infrastructure that helps you, how much more value could you add to your clients? Hey, well, listen, we've gone over our time today. If you want more information about how this works and how you can work it in your system, we definitely want to be able to talk to you, because we want you to be able to have the opportunity to save time. We want to give you the opportunity to put this in your business. We want to have every member with our Lifestyle Focused Wealth branded tools in our ecosystem. And you're already there. And we want to make sure that you have the tools that lead you into the next generation easily and prepares you for what's next. You know, one of my biggest things is this, and I want to give you the takeaway for the evening, is to say this. When it comes to getting value, when it comes to bringing back all the things that you wish you had done better, when it comes to having the opportunity to set yourself up where not only your finances, your lifestyle, your business, it all is set up to outlive you. How significant have you become? Hey, that's our time today. I want to thank you for joining us. I want to thank you for being patient with us today. And I want to have an opportunity to talk to you about what tools we're going to build with you in the future. We're going to have some more AI tools in the future episodes, just to give you some ideas of what's able. But don't forget, I'm giving you today's blueprint. It's downloadable. This asset that we've created was for you, our Lifestyle Focused Wealth ecosystem, and understanding what we can do for you. We want to be of value to you, your business, and to your family. So listen, until next time, I just want you to take this weekend, learn something different, be lifestyle focused, raise your edge, and I'll meet you at the top. Hey, that's my time for today. I'm Ronco Johnson, your Lifestyle Focused Wealth Coach. I want to just say thank you. Thank you again for all that you do and all the people that you're helping. And this weekend, don't forget, be significant. Someone else will appreciate it. Until then, I'll see you next time. Have a good day.